What's up, fellow crypto libertarians? This is Crypto Origins here. Let's recap what's been going on today. Okay, so Bitcoin is still in that upper resistance area. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. So you see that it's still up there, right? It hasn't had this huge rejection that some people were thinking was going to happen. We had some nice spikes to the downside, and that seemed that have had some potential of inspiring a new short-term bear trend, but no, that did not happen. So we're still good. And ADA actually just this evening, broke past that local resistance. I'm super happy. Okay, guys, let's go into the YouTube videos that I watched today. Let's do some little recap of some YouTubers and what they're talking about. Okay, this guy here, Steven Van Meter, he's a bond analyst. Old school but very good. Goes a bit down into the financials, and he has okay. Let's see. He's talking about the low inventory. Let me look. Let me
Of
put
what's
that up.
going on
Let me
in the
put that
real
up in the screen.
economy.
Wait up. It's better to hear it directly from his mouth. One. There we go. Okay, so there's a possibility that the stock market may go down, at least with what has to do with the manufacturing. So this is what he's talking about, and this will affect the S&P, but obviously only the manufacturing stocks. So that's what I was talking about the other day, that S&P can have portions of it go down and other portions of it go up, right? It doesn't mean that it's bad for crypto necessarily. We have to stop thinking of crypto always coupled with the traditional stock market. Sure, there's investors that are there, but as investors get smarter, they're going to start noticing that crypto is an inflation hedge. Okay, let's listen to this section here.
On profitability. What this holiday quarter tells us is that rising inflation and growing macro concerns continue to stunt consumer spending even more than expected and push out any possible recovery till the end of 2023. Now, why are they saying this? Why are they saying that recovery isn't going to be till later this year? Because there's some key words in there that we can go back and look at, and that word is inventory, high inventory. So we start thinking about that and how that impacts the manufacturing sector. What we should expect to see then is the manufacturing sector slow down, likely lead to some layoffs. We need to see the inventory levels come down and then demand start to build back up. What this report is saying is that's not likely to happen until the end of the year and maybe at best. Now let's dig.
Okay, now let's look at this other portion here that he's talking about. This guy has contacts with, and he has a system as well. He knows what the algorithms for the big banks are doing and how they're buying and how they're what when they're buying and when they're selling. And he's giving us some insight into what those algorithms are going to be doing now. That's very important because the market may not make sense sometimes, but if you consider that there's algorithm buying, then you have to know what the computers are thinking, and he's going to give us some insight. Listen to this.
The end of the year, things could look a whole lot worse. But one place they're not looking worse is the machine position in the market, which is baffling because many people can't figure out why the market goes up. Well, if you were on their daily report for CTA Timer Pro, still $20 a month, price going to 30. And if you subscribe and miss that, you got to get it while it's 20. But based on the historical modeling here, the slow algorithms are now buying S&P and NASDAQ futures, suggesting that what the report is trying to tell you is, based on a historical model, the machines want to buy this market because momentum's higher. It means it's got room to run. And in the weeks to come on our Sunday show, when we talk.
Okay. Then he goes on to say that it's very possible that the Fed will pause hikes, but there's been a lot of hype lately about, the U.S. is going to enter default and it's going to be very bad for the dollar, et cetera, et cetera. But as this channel predicted, and as most people thought, it's just it was a nothing burger. So we have some news about that came out today, and that is they basically are going to submit some proposal of certain budget for the next few months, and there seems to be bipartisan um, bipartisan support for the extension of this debt ceiling, for increasing the debt ceiling.
They do best, which is kick the can down the road. Debt ceiling saga puts the Treasury's financing estimates under scrutiny. As I said, don't worry, this won't matter much. The Treasury on Monday will release estimates for federal borrowing and cash balances through March and the key April-June period, as it includes the tax collection deadline and the estimated end of measures used to remain under the debt ceiling. If we look forward now, House Republican leaders are considering proposing a short-term extension of the federal debt ceiling to delay the risk of default until September 30th.
Okay, now let's go to the next YouTuber. Let's go to Altcoin Daily. There's Altcoin. There we go. Okay, so in Altcoin Daily, we have he's featuring Chainlink, right? He's saying that Chainlink is going to go through the roof a lot higher. This is the right moment to invest in something like Chainlink that has been building through the down market, and it's very low comparatively with the price that it was before. And not only that, the big point here is that Chainlink hired former Google CEO as an advisor, right? And that tells you the importance, the magnitude of this program. So let's look at let's listen to this section here.
Amazing. And it's not just me who thinks so. Former Google CEO and now Chainlink advisor Eric Schmidt, last year, he shared his interpretation of the Chainlink vision and why he likes it and why he joined the Chainlink team. Now understand, after leaving Google, Eric Schmidt signed on to be an advisor and work for Chainlink.
So this is old news, but he's just mentioning that Eric Schmidt is working there as an added plus to the reduced bargain prices of Chainlink right now. This is not financial advice. I don't own Chainlink. I know, maybe thinking of buying some after watching this video. Let's watch this next segment to explain a little bit more about what Chainlink is.
Now, if you're unfamiliar, Chainlink is a decentralized network of nodes that provides data and information from off-blockchain sources to on-blockchain smart contracts via oracles. That's what Chainlink does in the most basic way. This process helps eliminate reliability issues that might occur if you would only use, say, a single centralized source to get.
Got it. So now let's go over to Mike Robel, this channel here. I'm going to post a little links to all these different videos. And so Mike, what he is basically mentioning, he's talking about the DJED launch in Cardano. And then he's also talking about some BS with AI. AI is just it's a very risky play right now. There's a lot of scams going on in the AI field. He's not mentioning this. This is me saying it. He's falling for the scams. Okay, so let's see what he's talking about about DJED. Very briefly.
Last 12 months. Moving on, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on with Charles Hoskinson, because Charles Hoskinson recently posted a YouTube video, his AMA, where he talked about buying CoinDesk. He had said that there's been a lot of...
Oops, wrong segment. That's he is talking about CoinDesk. Yeah, but no, CoinDesk, that's just a side story. I don't think he's going to buy. That's just some sort of soap opera going on there with the purchase of CoinDesk. This is the one that I want to show you.
We're talking about Cardano, though. Major announcement from Jed, because that it is officially scheduled to launch next week. This is according to all official announcements on social media, according to Cody's official social media pages. And we can see that they said that they plan to launch and officially have scheduled the launch of stablecoin Jed in the next 7 days. And they said it's going to be launched and listed on a number of major cryptocurrency exchanges. They said BitTrue has already announced that they...
Yeah, so that's been huge news, the launching of Jed and this stable coin. over collateralized stablecoin and all the benefits that it's going to bring over and all the activity and locked value of ADA. Because once you have value or ADA that is locked into DJED, then this ADA that cannot be used elsewhere, it makes ADA more scarce, and with scarcity you have supposedly an increase in price, right? That's what you would think. And there's great news from the White House, or great news, big important news. I don't think it's great news. Regulation is never good, but here we go.
Last thing is going to be with the U.S. government. We've seen that the White House administration officially announced that they're going to be establishing a legal framework for crypto in the coming months. And this is something that is a massive deal for the entire space.
Now, the thing is, we just talked about good news for ADA, and we're talking about the government coming in with a crypto legal framework after the collapse of Terra Luna, which was an algorithmic stablecoin, and DJED is launching a stablecoin, right? This may spell trouble for Cody, but listen, Cody and DJED, they are being done in a decentralized way. The portal to access to mine or mint DJED and Shen, which is the reserve coin of DJED, is not accessible with a US IP address, so they're being careful not to cater to the US customers. And they are an Israeli company. They're not a US company, so they have some legal protections there. Okay, and now let's go to this other YouTuber, All In Crypto. Now this guy is a guy amongst all these people, a guy that knows more about the tech and what's going on in the actual utility side, and good pieces of software that's being developed, good projects out there. So okay, All In Crypto, and what he's talking about is a huge development, a huge ramifications that also affect that, with possible huge ramifications that in the Cardano ecosystem, a side chain, but it could have ramifications throughout the entire chain. Let's listen to the first few seconds of his video.
Hey guys, All In Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. Today we've got some absolutely colossal news to be sharing with you. It involves the Cardano ecosystem, World Mobile, a project that has launched on top of Cardano, and the Cosmos ecosystem, and a coming together of these projects to enrich not only the Cardano ecosystem, World Mobile as a project, but also the Cosmos ecosystem and all of the layer ones that are built on top of it. And actually, if you really understand what's going on here and what World Mobile are trying to do through their side chain that they've recently just announced, it'll be a side chain on top of Cardano, but it will be a Cosmos chain at the same time, and it will have IBC, or hopefully have IBC, which will allow this interconnectivity. It will basically combine the Cosmos ecosystem with the Cardano ecosystem, and this is absolutely massive, ladies and gentlemen. And if you understand what IBC is, not only will it combine these two ecosystems, but it will combine any IBC chain on any other blockchain. So that could...
Now, All In Crypto had sold all his Cardano ADA back when the bear market began, and he just came back into the market, came in, and he's now big ADA proponent. He says he always had that intention of buying back in, and that he stated it on his channel. So he's been doing a lot more videos regarding Cardano lately. So that's an awesome thing. Now, finally, before I give you my rant, we're going over to Crypto Capital Venture, and this is one of the bigger supporters of Cardano, and I think he's giving us, some charts, and even though he's a longer term, just like me, long-term view, not a short-term trader, and he's giving us some food for thought that not everything is super bullish. Let's have some let's be calm in our decisions here, and let's not get overly excited. You know, we're in this for the long run. Let's see what he has to say.
But the first things I want to do before we start talking about the bullish scenario, bullish breakout, I want to bring up just some very realistic, non-fear, uncertainty, and doubt data. I'm not saying this to be bearish or to sound bearish. I just want to just go over something that's just staring me in the face. So we go over here to this daily chart zoomed out. This is the move. Couple things.
Right, so he's saying that we can get rejected here on that red line that we see on the screen. It can just be rejected, and we can come back down, you know. And he's kind of psychologically preparing people for that, because, you know, there's a lot of people that go crazy when price goes down a little bit. Let me know what you thought about the about today's summary. I'm overall bullish on ADA, bullish on BTC. We saw how ADA is breaking through that resistance area, but as you know, I believe in the philosophy of crypto. You know, I'm not in crypto to make money, and unfortunately, all the channels are here for the making of money, getting rich quick, and all that. And I don't think that's what should drive us in life. You know, if money is your guiding light, or your guiding darkness, where will it lead you? You know, you have to have something else that leads you, something else that guides you, not money itself. Well, guys, hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think. This was Crypto Origins signing out.